And just like that, we have this year's Comedic Horror House announced for Halloween Horror Nights 2024.
Who are you gonna call?
Not you.
Let's break it down.
What's up, Google? We're Joaq and Paolo's Wicked Thrill Seekers.
On this channel, when we are not vlogging haunts and thrills, we are bringing you the latest and greatest vibes to keep you in the spooky loop.
Now, in case you missed it, Ghostbusters Frozen Empire will debut in Orlando and Hollywood this year.
And with only about 10 Fridays left till Halloween Horror Nights, it's about damn time that we got word on which major movie house would be the Comedic Horror House for the season.
Now, if you have no idea what the hell we're talking about, typically HHN reserves 1 or 2 comedic horror houses per year. So sometimes it's a little bit more comedic, sometimes it's darker humor, or sometimes the devil's in the details.
I mean, there are some people who hate clowns, Whomping Wizard, looking at you.
Who are you?
As well as hates the gore, hates all of that stuff about it, but they still want to be a part of the event. And this is a really unique way to blend horror and humor.
And just because it's not all gore, it doesn't make it a bad thing.
No, absolutely not. Actually, some of the comedic horror houses at HHN have become total fan favorites, including one of mine.
Which is?
Beetlejuice.
Oh, Beetlejuice, that's right. But speaking of Beetlejuice, we've actually seen a fair amount of comedic houses in both IP and original houses.
Yes.
So I know for IPs, we had Chucky, for example, Freaky from Blumhouse,
Killer Clowns from
Outer Space, Ash vs. Evil Dead.
Let's talk about what is coming this season. And in this house, we are thrust into a frozen empire where the Ghostbusters must team up to save the world from a second ice age.
And if you remember, Joaq, a new entity added to the franchise, escaped from an ancient artifact, and he'll stop you cold with a whole army of ghosts.
Ooh. Try not to freeze in
Don't freeze
fear.
your ass off. Bring a sweater. From Ray's Occult Bookshop to the Ghostbusters new lab and containment facility to the New York City sewer system. Sounds stinky.
I wonder if we're gonna get the smell, kind of like, you know how in some
like in
houses
The Exorcist last year, if you remember that poopy smell, that was nasty, but I actually like that. I feel like
You liked a poop smell?
Not I thought it was an amazing feature on top of that.
Yeah, no.
Like it felt like you were actually there. So.
And this is something, if you've never been to HHN, they do sometimes incorporate those alternative smells to really put you into the atmosphere.
It didn't really smell like poop, by the way. Like
it definitely smelled like complete shit.
Like maybe diapers.
We'll also come across some of the iconic ghosts and slime villains who are out for revenge.
Ooh, so you'll make an appearance?
Are you rude? Is he rude? Now, this is the second installment of Ghostbusters at Halloween Horror Nights. The last time Ghostbusters was featured was in 2019, which we missed.
We friggin' missed because we were living in DC.
Yes, I am excited to see how Halloween Horror Nights and the creative team incorporates the horror and humor that this franchise is known for.
Right. Now, what are your thoughts? That's more important than anything.
Let us know in the comments
house.
below. Now, time is flying by, and we can still expect around 2 more announcements from HHN Orlando, at least 2 more major movie announcements, and still quite a few from Hollywood. But if you are watching from Orlando, we do have a full breakdown on all the original houses that were announced for this season, as well as Quiet Place that was announced a few weeks ago.
And if you're watching from the West Coast and you want to see an HHN Hollywood breakdown video, let us know in the comments.
Yes. Now, what I am waiting for and what we keep getting asked about is when those multi-night tickets are gonna drop.
When? Hello?
They were dropped last year in the July timeframe.
Was it July already?
Yes.
Time
I
flies.
mean, time is ticking.
Let's go. I want to give you all of my money right now.
Now, if you're a spooky ghoul and you want horror all year round, Dark Universe was just announced last week, and we have a video detailing that full in-depth breakdown right here.
Go watch it right now.
Stay spooky, boys.